Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back. Today I got a video of 10 foods that you might not have known are harmful to your dogs. Hopefully you're not feeding any of these to your dog, but you're going to have to watch to the end to find out. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Alright, so the first thing that I got on the list is avocado. Avocado contains a toxin called pericin, which is a fungicidal toxin which is very harmful to dogs. Some of the side effects have been known to cause fluid in dogs' lungs and chest, making it hard to breathe. One common mistake that people seem to make is letting their dogs chew on avocado pits, almost as a chew toy of some sort. So maybe keep that in mind next time if you've done this before. The next thing on the list is macadamia nuts. Macadamia nuts are extremely fatty, causes nausea and diarrhea for dogs. They're rich in minerals, fiber, and other antioxidants that are good for humans but bad for dogs. Dogs have different metabolisms than humans. For dogs, nuts can cause nausea and diarrhea, possibly bloody stool as well. So next time you're letting your dog chew on something like that, keep that in mind. Alright, next on the list is cooked bones. We all want to give our dogs bones. Sometimes cooked bones, especially small chicken bones, are the worst. Cooked bones are more likely to splinter and do damage internally to a dog or possibly even choke a dog. Grinded bone in a diet is fine and it's actually pretty common. But with cooked bones, if swallowed, some side effects have known to be inflammation in the stomach and perforation of the intestinal tract. Trouble all the way around. If you've ever had to go to a vet, you know how expensive some of these things can get. Alright, next thing on the list is grapes/raisins. Grapes are extremely toxic and can cause kidney failure to dogs. Some side effects are known to be diarrhea and bloody stool. Any blood, if you're a pet owner, you know this by now, it's common sense to you, but if you don't know, any blood, whether it's in urine or stool, is a good enough reason to take your dog to the vet. So don't ignore that fact. Alright, next on the list is yeast or uncooked dough. Uncooked dough for dogs has been known to clog dogs' bowels, cause constipation, and even known to cause alcohol poisoning. For those that don't know, yeast is one of the ingredients in beer. So letting your dog get to yeast can possibly lead to alcohol poisoning. Other side effects include both bloating and stomach pains, and is known to get absorbed in the bloodstream and produce ethanol, which is extremely deadly to dogs. So don't forget that. Alright, next on the list we have rhubarb. Now my grandma, when I was younger, she used to have rhubarb plants all over the yard. But also back then I didn't have a dog, so I didn't have to worry about it. But in case you didn't know, rhubarb contains oxalic acids known to cause kidney failure. Some signs to look out for include excessive drooling, loss of breath, diarrhea, vomiting, and even fevers that can lead to trembling if not treated. We all love our furry little friends. Alright, next on the list is leeks and onions. Leeks and onions have been known to cause severe anemia to dogs, known to take several days before even symptoms appear. Sometimes you can take them to the vet, and several vet visits are needed before even being able to find out the cause. Again, vet visits can get very expensive. Leeks and onions, possibly something you might have in your garden. Something to consider if you're somebody that has a garden and lets their dogs roam. Alright, next on the list we have salt. Salt is another one of those things. If you're a dog owner, you should already just know salt is bad for your dog. But maybe you don't have a dog. Maybe you're thinking about getting a dog and you want to do some research on what they shouldn't get into. Salt is a very good thing to keep away. Salt can cause salt poisoning in dogs and has been proven fatal. No surprise there. Small amounts of salt, 2.2 teaspoons of salt per pound, or 4 grams per kilogram body weight, has been proven fatal in dogs. Main symptoms include tremors or shaking uncontrollably, diarrhea or bloody stool, vomiting, fevers, and even seizures. Next time, just remember to keep chips and snack crumbs off the floor. If your dogs are like mine, they're little crumb sniffers too, so that's definitely something to keep in mind. Alright, next on the list we have garlic. Garlic contains toxic traits to dogs such as thiosulfate, which has been known by vets to cause clogged bloodstreams, causing blood cells to rupture. Common mistakes is giving table scraps with garlic seasoning. That's probably the worst thing you can do. I don't give my dogs table scraps. Stop it, Gucci. Sorry, I'm here in the basement with the bullies. So you can hear, if you hear anything in the background, barking, scratching, it's the dogs. But anyways, common mistakes are giving table scraps to your dogs with garlic seasoning. I don't give my dogs table scraps. That's me. If I'm gonna give them meat, most of the time I just throw like a little bit of steak on the grill and give it to my dogs. No salt, no pepper, no nothing. Just to slap it on the grill. Alright, and then number 10, the last thing on my list that I got is bacon. This is another one of those foods that if you're a dog owner, you should already just kind of know. Bacon, very, very bad for dogs. Which I still don't quite understand why a lot of dog treats are bacon flavored. But anyways, bacon is too high in fat for dogs and high in salt, which causes pancreatitis at a very high rate for dogs. If you have a smaller breed dog, just keep in mind that something like that is going to take an effect, take a toll even harder at a faster rate. Pancreatitis is inflammation to the pancreas, just in case you didn't know. Some of the symptoms to look out for is diarrhea and bloody stool. Now, diarrhea and bloody stool seems to be a common symptom with a lot of these bad foods for your dogs. So that's just something to keep in mind. Another thing to remember is to keep greasy foods and other fat-trimmed meats away from dogs too. And this goes for cats too. This dog's mainly is about dogs, but a majority of these foods some of these are bad for cats as well. If you made it this far to the end of the video, I appreciate it. Give it a thumbs up. If you're interested in seeing a video of, maybe 10 foods that are good for dogs, go ahead and comment down below. Other than that, thanks for watching. Have a good day.